Greetings and salutations, Michigan Ultimate Survivor League members. It is I, James L. Seagraves, coming to you live at 7:57 a.m. on January 10th, 2022. The NFL season is over. The Michigan Ultimate Survivor League regular season is over. And today we're going to talk about a couple of things, most notably crown the champion, crown the SUK winners, talk about the top four, and go over a couple things going forward. Most notably, if you log into this page, you will see this giant banner up here, which you can't really see, but right here, yep, right above here, yep. See that? Yep, right there. That's for the Survivor League Challenge. We'll talk about that in a minute, but first things first, let's get some titles out of the way. So, we're going to hit this playoff bracket. We're going to look down here in the final. I was like super under the weather from Christmas Eve evening to about 3 days ago, really. Was not COVID, but I was sick. Had really bad stuff going on. So today's my first day I've actually been able to feel like doing this without having to clear my throat constantly and hack up a lung. Not entirely, though, obviously. So, in the finals, Utheel and Lucky Punk dropped 67.85, which was not enough to beat Cloakle Kiss 72.85. Madi Bradley went 8-3 in the regular season and then ran the table to defeat Brian David in the finals and become the second ever female to win a championship, the first ever child of another member to win a championship. So history has been made, folks. And congratulations to Maddie. All of the payouts have been done, so if you were wondering where your money is, you should probably check your respective accounts. They should all be there. Not only should all top four finalists get their money already, but also all the division winners got their money weeks ago. Haven't heard anything, so I'm assuming everybody got their money just fine, but still. So Cloakle Kiss takes number one, and Utheel and Lucky Punk takes the runner-up prize this year at second place. And then the third place game went to, in a horrendous problem. Third place went to a team that beat someone who didn't even submit a lineup. So we're not even going to talk about that. That would be Tips and Tricks. So Tips and Tricks did not submit a lineup in the fourth place / third place game, thus lost automatically. Dominic Mulkey, sorry, bud. Hopefully, I'm assuming you don't watch these because I warned everybody. But a lot of Velada comes in third place by default, but still, he made it there. He wins $100. Dominic Mulkey gets $50, and the permanent shame of not submitting a lineup in the third place game. Unbelievable. And we go down to the SUK bracket, which just wrapped up last weekend. The Black Hole could have had scored 100 points. The Black Hole. 100.61 points was not enough. Could have been the first ever father-daughter dual bracket winning family in the history of the Survivor League. Would probably never happen again. Well, it never happened, period, because Cheechki, that's right, Nick Harris, who had a 5-6 record this year, got in on the wild card, runs the table, which is even more impressive. Well, not really, because half the teams don't submit lineups in the SUK bracket, but won more games than Madi Bradley did. Cheechki is your SUK bracket champion, and thus he will get free entry into the MUSL 2023, which will start recruiting, or 2022 rather. We will start recruiting sooner rather than later. Don't forget, you get in early, you save $5. So, there's that. Now, in terms of what's left to do here, okay? So now when you go into, and again, the only thing that's really happening right now is what happens every year. The MUSL Playoff Challenge. If you look right here, join the MUSL 2022 Playoff Challenge today and play to get free entry to next year's MUSL. If you click this link, which will go here, it'll bring you to this. Now, I invited every single owner all over again. So check your email. If you didn't get it, let me know. Or you can follow the link here and type in your information, and you'll be fine. They know what team you are. Now, the first thing you're going to notice on this page is there are no conferences anymore. It is one giant list of teams. And why is that? Well, because only about half the people in MUSL cared enough to play this challenge, which is ridiculous since it's free and it gives you more reason to watch football. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with people, but still, that's what it is. So, therefore, there is no head-to-head. And plus, I mean, there's only 4 weeks of the playoffs anyway. So, this is a points-only league. So, every week, your points get totaled. And at the end of the Super Bowl, whoever has the most points wins free entry into 2022's MUSL League. MUSL League's like an ATM machine. I always say it. You can't say MUSL League. It's MUSL League. So, there we go. And then, now again, it's important to note that everything else from this point on is the same as it has been. You want to submit a lineup. You go to Rep 4 Owner, submit lineup. If you notice here, I'm going to pick someone that's not my team because I've already submitted my lineup. We'll go to the Mac Attack is back, Jack. The only play, now they have no projections yet because this just launched. But you go to quarterbacks, only quarterbacks that are available are quarterbacks that are in the playoffs, thank God. So, this is the same as we've always done it. Make your lineup. Same rules. Same, everything applies. This is usually where we test new rules, but since we kind of messed up the quarterback one, I probably will fix that for this so we can see what the scores should have been this year. Forgot to make touchdowns worth 6 points for quarterbacks because I was taking points away for sacks and sack loss. We don't know if we'll go with that next year. Probably won't. We'll probably go back to the regular scoring, honestly. But it was, it was an experiment. Forgot to change it, and once the league started, it was too late. So we're going to switch it to where quarterbacks' touchdowns worth 6 points here, but they still lose points based on sacks and sack losses. So, sack yardage loss. So, yeah, everyone's available again. You'll see a lot of leagues on ESPN will be like, oh, well, you got to start the same player week after week after week, get more points as it ramps up. That's kind of cool. This is the complete opposite. You actually want to start players you don't think will be around next week because you obviously can't start them if they don't play. So there's that. I may do some form of playoff bracket, predict them thing, maybe some kind of prop bet thing. Definitely for the Super Bowl. That'll happen. But maybe even for the wild card weeks, we'll gauge interest in that. I've already got something kind of built where you pick the winners, pick who out of these quarterbacks to throw for more yards, etc. Just not sure if I'm going to launch it. Keep an eye on the Facebook page for that. I'll let you know. But in the meantime, check your email. I'm going to post this link in the Facebook group as well. The playoff challenge just getting started. Everybody starts at 0. Everybody starts with all players available. So even Cheechki, if you win this, you would essentially win 2 years into Survivor League or get 2 teams next year if you wanted for free. So you do have a reason to play still, even though you already won once. So that's never happened before either, by the way. So, yeah, get on there. And congratulations to Madi Bradley and to Nick Harris, both winning their brackets. Brian David put up a good fight. Dominic Mulkey, not so much. But, yeah, we'll be talking to you. We might have another podcast at the end here, but not really a lot to go over during the podcast for these things. But it's been a good year, guys. It's been a great year. Had a lot of really awesome first-time owners. And I will come back with a year recap. So I'm not going to get all gushy. But we'll do the awards ceremony at the end, too, probably. So get your lineups in. Good luck. And go Bengals. No Ravens, no Lions. I root for the team that's close to the Lions at that point, which would be the Bengals, because they've been a joke for a while. So, talk to you later.